M13. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. Why are there so many people on me? I got a UAV. I literally popped my UAV after he popped his. I'm so sad. Oh, you are so dead ass. Oh, I got a VTOL somehow.
Oh my god.
Cancel it. Oh! Ugh, indeed, past me. What is going on, guys? My name is RJXP. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to MW2. And in this one, I wanted to talk about the M13B assault rifle and kind of raise the question, why is the M13 bad? I have a couple theories on that, but in order to kind of bring you into that, I need to go back to 2019, back at the release of Modern Warfare. That game sucked, but it did have a good variety of weapons, and the M13 was a launch assault rifle that came with the game. And the M13 upon release was relatively liked. It was a fast rate of fire, its damage wasn't too good, but it was okay. Once Warzone 1 came out, everybody realized how good assault rifles could be. Everybody started build crafting everything. The M13 always had its nice little following that would eventually become its own cult following, basically surrounding that they loved this gun. It just had its faults, and that they were willing to overlook them unless it got, worse. Like, if they got nerfed again, I guarantee those people wouldn't touch the gun again. But it was one of those guns where people were just like, you know what? I want to use it because I really, really do like the M13. From what I recall, it only had two really good meta shifts. It was one really early in Warzone, and then there was one actually recently before Modern Warfare 2 in Warzone 2 release, where the M13 was actually really good. But those resulted in two of the fastest AR metas I've ever seen. Like, I swear I'd wake up to the M13 is godlike video on YouTube, and then I'd go to watch their streams later, and there was a patch that immediately nerfed it. It's weird. It's almost like the M13 wants to be really good, and Infinity Ward wants it to be a really good assault rifle, but also doesn't want it to be too good. Almost like they want to keep it in that kind of void of not being meta, but could be if given the right patch. And the reason I bring up 2019 is because that is exactly how it feels in Modern Warfare 2, where it's in this void where it could be really good with one really good patch. Not even a really good patch, just one small good change would make this thing into a pretty decent assault rifle. But it's stuck in this weird, like, it wants to be really good, but it can't be really good function. And that confuses me, because if Infinity Ward wants this assault rifle to be good, which they clearly like it enough to put it in their new game very early. I think we got, like, what, 3 new guns this season, which we have never seen before. It's usually like 2 new guns at the beginning, 1 gun in the middle, and then we restart that cycle. So we have, like, what, 2 more guns coming by the end of this season, and this one was clearly important enough to them that they wanted it early in the game. I don't know. Maybe they did this because it was an easy risk, because they wanted people to play DMZ so bad that they needed to see those numbers, that they put a classic staple gun into DMZ. But then off of that point, they could have put things like the AMAX or the Grau in there, and people would have been just as excited, if not more excited, because those guns would not have been bad. They would have been great guns. I just don't know. The M13 sits in this bad spot where I don't want to use it, but it's so good looking and it's so satisfying to use. This is the build I ended up running. I'm actually still testing out builds for this thing, because there was some suppressors that only reduced aim down sight time. It didn't affect anything else. I wanted to try them, but this was the overall build that I used to get it to gold. This is probably the one that made it the most, like, easy to use without it being overly complicated. You're just gonna deal with a lot of hit markers. I actually used it. Oh my god, this Bruin echelon barrel. It ups the damage range, the bullet velocity, all that, and it's something you need because this thing just struggles at range. It just doesn't have the damage to compete, where like the M4 could definitely compete in those ranges. I have this RF crown on. Why did it change? Because of the recoil control. I honestly just use this on all the assault rifles. It's basically, if I'm not running a suppressor, I'm running the crown. It's just a really, really good muzzle attachment. I got the high velocity bullets. I know they're really good. I don't know how they help this weapon, honestly, because it's just, it definitely needs them, right? Because it's just a good attachment. But like, I don't know if I'm helping or hindering this thing honestly with these things on. I got these 60-round mag on. I only have this on because I didn't want to get caught reloading with this thing. With the 30-round mag, you can do some really good stuff. I mean, you saw some clips with the 30-round mag. It's decent, but when I was going for 3-kill streaks, the amount of times I would just barely get somebody one shot and have to reload in front of them, I was losing. So I was like, to guarantee I get these 3-kill streaks done, I'm putting the 60-round mag on. It doesn't really affect the ADS times too much, so it's not that bad. And the last one, I got the Bruin Flash V4 stock, and I really just did it for the movement. I wanted this thing to be fast only because of how many bullets it needed. I basically ran it like an SMG. I was running around corners, I was sprinting into spawns, and it helped. It wasn't great, but it helped. So I mean, this thing just it's very hard to help a gun that doesn't feel like it wants to help itself. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, hit that subscribe button to see more like it. Yeah, that's the M13. I really don't know what more to say about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. In the comments, tell me if you want to see anything in particular, because honestly, I'm just doing guns that I feel are interesting enough, and also the M13 is just, it's gotta be a video, right? I mean, it's the M13. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the very next video. What the f are you doing there?
Be active. UAV ready to deploy.
Requesting recon at my location.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Enemy in the area!
Standby. Breach already for target. UAV signal lost.
My M13 hitting like my M13.
I got a hit mark out, bro. I aim at head level, they jump automatically.
Why would you turn your back?
Oh, thank you. You saved my life, bro.
Yeah, dude, I had both of
every
these
shot.
guys one shot, and teammate walks over here with his back to them to challenge a different guy. Like, who are you challenging? Don't challenge that guy. Challenge the people behind you weak.
The loot boxes on that, they have nothing going for them. Like, everything else you have to pay for it. And the fact that they were banning people for doing the heirloom glitch made me a little angrier.
I didn't know that actually worked. I kind of thought it was just like.
In that corner. Yeah, it actually worked. They were banning people for it.
I would've did it. Fuck him. I got banned out of Apex. That's why I'm on Warzone 2, dude. That would've been a great video.
I don't know.
I think heirlooms are such an amazing thing. I think it's really cool. I think it helps make characters feel more fleshed out. I think it's a really cool thing for the community, streamers, non-streamers. It's great. My problem is, the requirements to get them is so fucking annoying that it makes them feel less special the more and more you get them. And that's what I don't like. Every heirloom should feel just as special as the last, but they don't, because you know for a fact you paid for 90% of them. I mean, I guess if you're a streamer. And if you did get a free one, it's like, oh, who
If
cares?
I was
It
a
took you
streamer,
4
I
years.
wouldn't mind because I'm making money to put back in. It's like investing
Facts.
in your own business.
Facts.
But if it's
Crypto's already so bad. If they gave me like one season of God tier crypto that took them from me, I would never live. Get you back to the home. Yeah, you can't drop shot me. I'm better. God, the M13 is so good.
I didn't even see that.
Do we have a UAV up? No, we don't.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Oh no, because I thought I saw a ping, but I wasn't sure. Oh, I'm gonna die here. I'm not gonna die here. Holy shit. I'm gonna battle steady.
Why is my
Oh my god.
Literally nothing. Everything on here for ADS and it's still going so slow.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 on station. Go for tasking.
They shouldn't be spawning here. Oh, I fucked up the last one.
Longbow 3-1. Copy.
He was in the corner. I knew you somewhere. Bro, what are you doing?
I broke my gun, bro. My gun was stuck on reload.
Missile approaching target.
Switching backs.
Teammate, why would you spawn here?
Why do people feel the need? Please, for the love of Jesus Christ, ping where you want us to go.
Ready to deploy.
I got a Evo.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon.
Oh my god! The differences between first and second place are apparent. Chance beta minute. Never mind. Yeah, kill him. I really just missed every bullet. Fuckers really just stand up. They just did it again. They almost got me killed there. What are you doing on the ground? Get off the stomach.
Don't pick that route shit.
Correct.
He said, whoa.
What is that melody?
What is that melody?
Sings to me. I love that motherfucker. I hate playing against him in ranked, but man, do I love that motherfucker's voice lines. No, dude, how are you behind me? I just spawned there. Oh my god, you have last stand! No, my Twitter clip! Why? These TikToks don't make themselves, dog. Why is the second dude in 18th place? What are we doing?
That's me.
I know it's you. Why are you in? Why do I got 18 kills? Oh my
it's
god!
like this, bro.
You have a fucking 7-5. You were ready to put a second shot into that motherfucker.
That little bitch, bro. That was killing me every single time.
But you said, Bop, don't you dare get up. You stay down.
Silence.